Why I love to travel. When I was 8 years old, we took a trip down to Disneyland, California, had a great time. And then we all wanted to go to Mexico, so we drove to the border. And we went to the border. Dad got this homeless guy a meal with some like tacos and stuff. And basically said to us, kids, you never go somewhere just to say you've been there. What really got me fired up about travel was when I was 10, took a trip to Wales and Scotland and England with Mom. And I just remember, you know, I was missing some school, so I hit up my teacher saying, hey, like, what do you want me to do for homework, or, you know, getting behind on assignments and stuff. And she just said, Josiah, just do a journal. Every single day, do a journal, and that's your homework. And I took it very seriously. Like, I started gluing postcards in about the things that I loved. I saw castles in Wales and the Isle of Skye, and I guess it just gave me a gratefulness and reflection in travel. I remember I actually cried the entire flight home, not because I hate Canada, but it was just so emotional. It was like I loved experiencing those places. And I remember it was Shania Twain. So glad we made it. Look how far we've come, my baby. I'm glad we took the long way. We knew we'd get there someday. They said, I'll bet they'll never make it. But just look at us holding on. We're still together, still going strong. You're still the one that I love, the only one I dream of. And I was just crying my eyes out at this point, just going, man, I want to go back to England. When I was 13 years old, I took a trip with Mom and Josh and Jenica and Javi to the Mediterranean, and we went on a cruise, super cheap last minute deal. And yeah, Palma Mallorca, and we went to Malta was the first stop. And I remember walking in the streets of Valletta and blown away at how close together these little cobblestone alleyways and these houses, like 8 feet apart, and these sweet ladies like hanging up their laundry on these lines stretching across to the next door neighbor's house. And I was just blown away at that for these people, they're living in Malta and it's just normal. They're just doing their laundry. It's like, do you think it's special when you're doing your laundry? No, but it is. And it's like, but what would they think if they saw us doing our laundry? So I was just blown away at this concept. Like, how did they build those? Like, they must have teamed up and said, here, I'll pass you this line. Or like, do they switch days? And it's like, some days it's like, you know, you get Monday, Wednesday, and it's just like, it's stupid laundry, you know what I mean? But it has meaning, it's got something significant in it. And I just fell in love with that these are these people's homes, and this is their everyday life. And yeah, that's probably, I don't know, that might be my favorite thing about travel, is that you're just seeing people live in their everyday worlds. Yeah, and I fell in love with this, with people and understanding them. That's why I developed this love for language, because I wanted to be able to communicate and see, you know, what it is about them that makes them unique. And I guess that's been my purpose for travel, for learning languages, is to connect with people. When I was 13 years old, we took a drive up to Alaska, well, Yukon, and Dad took us to the Alaskan border. And as we went there, he said the same thing. Son, you never go somewhere just to say you've been there.
Hey, no recording, sir?
What's that?
No recording.
In 2012, I went to literally 36 countries in 1 year. And honestly, I got back, like I climbed Kilimanjaro, did the Serengeti, did a wedding in the States, New York City, New Year's, Iceland, Canary Islands, Spain, Monaco, skiing in Switzerland. Like I went to all these places and I got back and I was like, man, this sucks. Like I had lost why I was traveling. And I kind of got back and I was like, I don't even want to travel ever again. Like it was like, what's the point of this, you know? And yeah, that was basically like a bit of a wake-up call, I guess, to coming back to why travel? Like, what is the point? Is it just to say you've been somewhere, or is there actually meaning behind it? And I guess that's, like I'm about to fly to Darwin right now. And I guess if you can't answer that question, why, then what's the point? At the end of the day, before you travel, have a purpose. Ask yourself, why am I going here? And then that way, if you have one reason, that way at least you do that and be mindful of why you are going somewhere and what you're trying to do or get out of it. And I think if you do that, you're gonna have a much more joyful time as you take on this big bad world. I travel for the people, man. I love to get to know their culture, their cuisines, their languages. People are the best. If you don't travel for people, you're gonna get drained, you're gonna get bored, you're gonna wonder why the hell you even left Australia or wherever you're from. Anyway, have a great day. Jesus loves you all. Thanks for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe, and yeah, have a great day.